Yo, A2, you crazy for this one.
Somebody said that Brooklyn needed a little balance. I think we found it. The change niggas pitching, we found it all in the fountain. To the top we mountain. At the top we bigger than mountains. Take your shit, we bouncing. Ain't no making no damn announcement. Said I gotta get it. Gotta have it, don't you forget it. Steady representing. It's a habit, I'll never quit it. Got a lot of carrots and snow bunnies. Never committed, watch me.
Alright y'all, welcome back to another episode of Brooklyn's Balance. You guys said you needed that balance, so we are here with it. It is me, your host, Miss Meekz, and my co-host,
your boy Frank Stoney from Stoney TV. Wow.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Britt.
It's your boy Zayy Strong. Check it in, check it out.
Hush, aka Voice of Reason, NF. The NF is no filter. Holla at me on YouTube.
and today we are having a conversation about the DIY era. So this topic could go so many ways, but I just want to start it off with this DIY era is crazy because a lot of y'all just being cheap, cutting corners, y'all starting businesses, shit is getting closed down. The first thing I'm gonna start with and attack it as a female, the hairstylist.
Oh boy.
Britt, how you feel about your people? Because you haven't done hair in how long, but you still call yourself
And
a
it's not the same. I am.
Okay.
And I'm a real hairstylist.
What that mean? You rarely do it?
Don't. That was cute.
No.
I had to quit, and the reason I quit is because of the change. So I felt like I couldn't keep up with what was the new era and the new hairstylists that's going on now. You got people charging $300 for half cornrows and box braids. We're not charging $150. So I'm sitting here like, well, damn, y'all paying $300 to these people, and I'm over here charging the bare minimum, and I'm doing it in my house. But I'm only charging y'all that because it's in my house, you know? But then you got people that's traveling and they charging for traveling fees, and they not even discounting it if they late. You still gotta pay full price. So I felt like, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all have that. It's just, it wasn't for me.
But you don't feel like you would be flourishing right now at this time? Because with you charging $50, you would get a better supply, a better
That's what I thought.
people.
That's what I thought. But you know what? It was back then. So I don't know how it is now. But back then, I thought, okay, I'm charging $150. My clientele should be coming in. But the thing is, see, with me, I take my time in what I do. And I feel like some of the hairstylists now, they rush because they want more clientele. They want, all right, finish your hair in 3-4 hours. Let me get the next person. To me, by myself, I'm doing one person here. That's taking 6 hours, 6-7 hours. So if I'm charging this person, I start at this person coming at 10 o'clock, and we doing 6 hours. I can only do but 2 heads a day, right? And then I have kids. That's another reason my second child made me quit. So when I had the second child, I'm like, all right, this ain't fast enough for me. Right. And then I'm doing 150. Now how it look, other people doing 300, I'm still doing 150, and all of a sudden I just go skyrocket, just go up to 300.
If that's your price, that's your price. Say, when bitches be braiding your
True.
hair, because I'm sure a bitch braids your hair. I hope no man is in the barbershop braiding your hair.
I mean, it's possible.
I go to an African lady. Shout out to Fatima. She hold me down $40. I'll be straight.
Have you ever went to anybody else and was like, nah, I'm staying with Fatima?
I mean, honestly speaking, like before that, it was just people who I know personally. I'm not really. My hair was never long enough before that to go somewhere and pay the brother to do it. So it was like, oh, you got me? All right, bet. Then it was like, all right, your hair kind of crazy, so you got to do something. But then we had the COVID stylist, and I avoided all of them.
Because that's what a lot of people are.
That's what I call them. A lot of this DIY stuff started with COVID.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, I can't go out. I'm going to do it. Everybody started making these videos, and everybody was like, I'm professional now. You can't just make yourself professional.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Just like them clubhouse A&Rs.
And I also call myself a real hairstylist because I've been starting since I was 10 years old. I was braiding my own hair since then. With, like what Zay said, you got people COVID bored watching YouTube videos, and all of a sudden they're professional.
But we can't I can't really bash them for that, but because they still holding on.
They are, and I quit.
You gotta let that label go. That's not you no more.
I'm still a hairstylist.
I mean, there's a school for that though, right?
But you don't have to because everything is taught on YouTube. You don't have to.
That's just if you want your own shop and you want a license.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. So like barbers during COVID, was there a lot of DIY barbers? Like you know anybody your man's all of a sudden start cutting hair?
Nah.
No?
But you
Y'all
gotta
ain't run into those issues?
Let me tell you something right now. Yeah, I
There
know
we
who you
go.
are. You try to charge me $150 for a cut when my man's that been cutting hair for
150 is
years,
crazy.
gonna do that for $40 and I could smoke in my own crib? Y'all barbers, I don't want no beef with y'all, but y'all know what y'all
150 is
doing and want to be
Where you was
barbers.
at, in the Bronx?
Yeah,
No,
150
it's
Lap dances?
The
bro.
Bronx would not
Let me tell you something right
Not a
now.
case.
This is
The
do
Bronx
it
would not
yourself.
do
It's Clubhouse. You had the producers, A&Rs, and barbers. They was trying to charge us $150 for a haircut. For them to come to my crib. How you trying to charge you $150 to come to my
He
house?
got the good aprons, bro.
Traveling fees.
No.
He got the good aprons.
Traveling
fees.
fees, cool.
gotta pay
$150
the
for what?
Uber.
$150 for what though?
MTA.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The niggas
$3.99.
They was driving their own car.
No, wait.
There was no traffic outside.
Let's be real. MTA $3.99 at the time. There's no traffic, no nothing. And my number's from Brooklyn. You bugging. That's why I'm not even
Also,
take it there.
cuts
I'm
used to
good.
be $10.
When you was a kid.
When was this?
Even as an adult,
$10.
they was
Back
only
in the days.
$15.
Yeah, 15.
Not since I've been in the
They was
You got facial
I'm
hair,
not even a
right?
guy and I
they
know
was
it's
charging
$10.
$40.
That shit $27,
Easy.
Yo, you in this?
25.
27. I paid 27 for a cut.
25.
Shout out to my son Dante. Word.
I don't know my
So
barber
all
name.
y'all
He's
need is
Spanish.
a cut right now?
Hold on.
Y'all don't be needing nothing. Your beard is
Shape up,
flourishing.
yeah.
Hold on. Your beard is flourishing.
Nah, I
What you
pay
be
like
doing?
60.
And what you be doing?
He got a manscaping
What do you
kit.
mean doing?
What they be doing?
Oh, nah, they wash it and all of that, and then they use a clipper and razor.
I only got
You see,
this.
there's a secrecy with that razor. They'll charge whatever price, but if they using that razor, no, they tacking on more.
He
They may
gets
not
it.
tell you they tacking on more.
Exactly.
But
He
there's
gets
more
it.
if they use their razor.
And it's people that don't have that that's gonna charge you $150. You charge them $150. You just coming with a pair of clippers, G.
Right.
Nah, I'm
I
good.
got
That's
a
a
question.
no-no.
Do y'all tip? Like, do you tip your barber?
Yeah.
Nah, that's
They
not
like-
the
No, because you
Y'all
know
not
some of them be
getting
changing the price on me. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I get a shape up, and then sometimes I get a full cut. So the
Spanish?
tip depends on right.
Spanish people.
How much
be-
they
Right,
charge you.
right. They be,
Yeah,
oh, I
especially
forgot,
if they fuck
Poppy.
with
You
you.
forgot what?
Nah, 'cause they just throw anything out there. Especially, you see, he gets it. He gets it. You feel me? Like,
He like forgot
Can I ask a
what?
question though? Like barbers, nail techs, hair, people that do hair.
Can't stop.
You already charging me for the service. You did the job. What the hell am I tipping you for?
What you mean? Okay.
Nah, you hardcore.
Yeah.
I saw a problem on episodes before where he was like, was
I
splitting the
pay
bill,
my bill
when
off to the
nigga
side.
said, If the bill $800,
If we had a dinner-
and I
if we had a
ordered
dinner-
$20 worth of food, I'm giving you $30.
Isaiah.
I'm not even giving you the money. I'm going to pay
Is
my
he
bill
wrong?
He
separately.
said that.
no, but is he wrong?
My bill is
That's why
paid
I'm
separately.
sorry.
So
Nah,
when
Miss Ashley,
y'all
wait.
arguing,
Hold on.
I'm like-
nah.
We're not even doing this.
No, we are doing this.
No,
Let's
we
be
staying
real.
on
I'm
topic.
not agreeing with him on that. But if the bill is $800, G, first things first, niggas be broke.
So then why go?
And they exactly ask him that question. I agree.
My order
Why
was on the
why
menu.
go? Because
My
they want
order
to
was
eat
on
and
the
they
menu.
always think that somebody else is gonna cover it. We live in a day where everybody just like whoever up at the time should pay for everything. You up, you got money,
Not at
you
all.
rich, you this, you that. You can hold it down for one
This is
night.
why all
I'll
that-
cash app you later on.
Exactly.
It's
This
not brokies. Niggas be broke and cheap too. Let's
why
not forget
you
the cheap
hanging
shit.
with them?
Right.
Niggas be up until that bill come to the dinner table every time.
But this is why you ask
Which
who's
nigga
going to
are
be
you?
there.
Because I want to know, are you tipping your barber?
Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now.
Right.
Which nigga are you?
Dante could get a tip every once in a while, but I'm not tipping you for
But what is
doing
it
your
based
job.
on? What is every once in a while?
Yeah,
Let me tell you something right now. Put it like this. I call him right now. Yo, bro, I need a cut. And he say, yeah, you don't got to book an appointment. I'm there, yo, bro.
tipping.
So
Yeah,
you
facts.
tipping.
Now, if I
But
call
then you
him,
gotta book him.
if I got
You
to
gotta
call you,
wait.
if I got to call you 3 times,
You a Hollywood in
if I got to call you 3
Mad
times, I'm
bullshit.
not tipping you, bro. Look at my fucking hair, G. Look at that, G. You feel me? Nah, fuck all that. We talking about barbers, right? Feel me? Look at Dante. Yeah, Dante. I know you be watching too, Dante. Look at
My
look
boy
at me,
Dante
man.
and that
Look
Inferno.
at me. Y'all get your hats from God's cloth, though. You feel me? But yeah, this is why. Feel me? Like
Nah,
I'm
you wild for that.
yeah, you feel me? I'm saying, like this is why. This is why.
Yo, fucking annoying. So,
You should tip though. I feel like the tip set the precedent. It ain't even about how you feel and your feelings. When I
That's why
go
niggas
start
fuck
doing
with
the
me
barber,
online.
but it's just if I have a complaint, I'm justified because I've always tipped you. I tip off the rip. I tip in all cases. So
Right.
now if I find a complaint, it's like I could talk.
Yeah.
Because I tipped
Because I
you.
tip. Yeah, I agree.
So you don't gotta do your job.
Especially if you a good
'cause
tipper.
It's just that confidence. It's like if I go, nah, you missed the nip right here. He can't go, or oh, my bad, my fault.
But it's his job.
You're right, but
bro,
you don't know. Like he can't even say nothing. Like, oh man,
But
you
you know
always
the-
do right by me. You always tip.
They be
So anything he say,
500 a
Like,
month
if
for
you
a
went to
chair,
the
bro.
doctor, right?
It's not gonna stop.
Doctors pay you though.
go ahead.
The doctors charge you for
I just
everything.
want one. Just give me
Go,
one.
hey.
If you went to the doctor and he took your kidney out, right?
Yo,
But he didn't take the whole kidney out.
you still have to pay him for that service.
He paid for the service, right? You can complain, right? You're not gonna be like, oh, you did a good job, doc. Here's an extra
But
500.
that's different though. That's different. That's
That's
not
a higher
that don't
level
even
in your
make
life.
Yeah, that's different.
Why would you? Why
I
would
see
you?
what you're saying. It's not. I see what you're saying.
There's no
It's the
equivalent.
extreme. He just
You
went
You went
extreme.
extreme, but didn't make sense. No,
No, I
Let me
think.
say
Oregon,
something real quick.
cuz.
Ever since you moved to the Bronx, your examples have been extreme.
he be seeing some shit.
I told you I live on the
You don't
extremes.
need a cut, bro.
That's not the
You don't
premise.
need a
Kidney
cut.
The
hairline.
premise is do your job.
You have a cut. You going in to
Do
get that
your
kidney
So
job.
you're not gonna tip. All right, I got one. So if you go out to eat, right? Let's go there. You go out to eat with your
Stop
girlfriend.
talking to him about going out to eat. It's not
I
gonna
tip
go
service because service get paid nothing.
well.
Nah, gratuity included now.
We not even going to
That's why it's cool because the niggas like
That's my
him.
debate. When they got the gratuity and the tax and all these other breakdowns, I'm like, am I gonna give them something?
Gratuity is the tip. They
It is.
But I
Because
still
the
give
niggas like
something.
you.
Stop asking
No,
me.
you a good tipper.
Nah, I'm not saying they gonna come up. I'm saying I'm gonna give something.
No, because if
I'm gonna give something.
it's already included, what you
I just feel like I gotta give something.
Okay, you just want
Yeah,
to
give
just
them
want to
more
leave, and they be like,
I don't
they
want
say
you to
a
have
good
no
thing.
reason to
Yeah.
spit. Give me a broke fork. I don't want to give you no room for
Gets her
that.
bread.
A server doesn't. Yo, bro.
I
A lot
tip
of people
servers all
hate
the
their
time. I
jobs.
tip service all the time.
You work retail before, right?
Yeah. I'm in
You
the
said
industry.
retail?
Nah, I'm just asking you a real serious question. You work retail before, right? Can you get tipped at retail?
You're not supposed to, but they'll give it to you.
Exactly.
taking it,
So let me tell you something right now.
Just like at my job.
Now they don't gotta tip you, but they still try to, right? And if you was able to take it, you would have took it, right? Same shit with the service, same shit apply. Niggas tip you anywhere. Now I'm not gonna say it on camera where I was at, where I took some big tips.
Nah, cause I had one too.
I took some big tips.
But I feel like it depends on the
There you go,
service as
sir.
well.
Have a good day. And I'm just sitting here like
It depends
this.
on the
And
service.
they walk out, it's like I
Yeah.
put it in my
So back
pocket.
to
So.
the hairstylists, the nail techs,
Barbers.
the lash techs, and the barbers. You not tipping them?
No, because they gave me their price already.
Let me see.
They Fatima do a good job.
You all gonna do a hat
And you
check?
don't tip
Fatima
for
do a good job.
You just give her.
No.
Straight.
How long has
So,
it been
not
that
all the
length?
time.
No,
So,
no.
occasionally-
How long has it been that length? I'm not coming at you. I'm asking. How long has
I
it
keep
been
my
that
hair
length?
this on purpose.
Since I've known you, how long has it been that length? Have you seen any growth? Has it been any
When you
taking
met
care
me, I
of?
didn't have no hair.
I feel like for
When
2
you
years,
met me,
you've
I
been in
didn't
the
have
same
no
spot.
hair.
If you tip her, you're going to get a little extra
Hang time.
growth oil.
You think so,
A little
though?
bit of nurturing care. It's like, okay, bing bong.
think so?
I'm giving it
But
to
then
him.
that means-
He's consistent. I know I'm going to always get $40 from McDonald's from him.
So I'm gonna do the bare minimum.
That's it.
But that goes back to what he was saying though. Like
Do
this
your
is
job.
your service, so you're not gonna make my hair grow because I can tip you.
That's a fact. If I didn't tip you,
But
for
why
doing
you
my hair,
can't
then
work?
what?
Because I didn't give you extra money. I
Then
gave
what?
you the money you asked
Yeah,
for.
I get it. I'm
And
gonna be
doing
like,
hair.
I'm gonna be lazy
Most
trying
of
to
the
do your
time
hair
when I go
again.
to these hairstylists, I gotta bring my own hair. I come with my hair washed and blow dried and all that other good boy stuff because that's what they keep asking.
If I
And that
gotta
shit
pay
is
you
annoying.
60, charge me 60.
But this is what I'm saying.
If you think
The
you worth
new
60,
era,
charge me
they
60.
doing that now.
But that's why the price be changing, because they charge and include the tip in their
That's what I'm
price,
saying.
because they don't know if you're
Yeah.
gonna give them nothing.
Yeah.
And that's why I be tripping them up.
Yeah.
That's why when I
Charge
tip
me
them, the price change. They be like, oh shit, he tips. All right, it's 40 this time. I'm like, what? Oh,
Literally.
because you give me. I don't gotta get you off the rip. Because they nervous about that if they gonna get a tip.
Because that's crazy to expect extra money because I just gave you money.
All right. So, all right. You
I
know
ain't
what?
never going outside with your
I'm ride
ass.
with you just for the purpose.
And I
of
respect that.
So, from a service point of view, right? I also find that a lot of reason why they failing is because clients are just paid the bare minimum.
Yep.
Which is why a lot of my favorite restaurants and stuff that I went to, you might go to your homegirl, she make fire donuts, right? Shorty open up a donut shop. It's only there for like a year and they done. Because now you like, fuck that shit, I'm gonna go make my own donuts. You feel me? Us as customers, we not constant as well. So I get the fluctuation of when it does come to that, but it's like, look at it from their point of view now. I was doing this for $40. I get a spot now. I'm not doing it for $40 now.
No more, yeah.
Because it took me enough to get to this
yeah.
point. So I get what you're saying, but now once it's date establishment, I get it. Some of them feel entitled to be like, nah, you gotta tip me. I get what you're saying, but now another thing that's a part of the DIY era that I want to bring up for those of us, you know what? No, the DIY era was streaming. So there's two parts to this. There's podcasters and there's people that are blogging. The people that I consider to be blogging or content creators or whatever the hell you want to call it is the people doing the 20v1s. They doing stuff to get popular. So when you see podcasts or shows where people sit down talking, trying to create substance, they realize they be like bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, I blame Love and Hip Hop and Mona Scott. I don't care how she feel about it. Because now everybody feel like they can do something. Everybody wanna show you their reality. Let's be honest. You really gonna find your match in a room with one nigga and 20 girls holding a balloon?
You don't know that.
I blame
It's
Flames.
possible. It's like speed dating.
I blame Flames.
No, I'm not saying that I will. Okay, listen.
So who you?
Shits
I'm
and
not-
giggles. It's funny though. It's entertaining. I would do it for entertainment. I wouldn't take it serious.
But that's all people want.
But what if at the last person that's holding the balloon, you meet her, y'all actually go on a date, and what if it's
That's
interesting?
1 in a million. Only one couple got married now. You seen that one, Stoney?
But
one
look,
of them really
they
found
got
love,
married.
and he proposed and he did all of that. But he was also on multiple episodes before he got to that.
Kept rolling the dice.
Right, you gotta keep doing it till you find your one.
But me, with you standing in front of me, and me going, you look dusty.
Yeah, I'm gonna wanna fight.
Your hairline up.
I'm gonna wanna fight.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't give you a chance. You just showed up like, baby, take me as I am. And then he was showing how a lot of men up there, coming up there. There was one, he was like, I ain't really like you because you had eyelashes.
With the dreads.
But if I pull up your
I
mom,
forgot his name. Hubbard.
who's bullheaded, and
You're
got
not qualified.
eyelashes.
Man,
You're not qualified.
You're not qualified.
You're not qualified.
That nigga, the Ninja Turtle
never
nigga, he had me. But then he turned into one of those niggas that be whipping women ass and all this and all of that. He was
My
insecure.
whole point.
He
And
was
that'd be the
insecure.
problem. In
That's why I don't
15
fuck with that
minutes,
shit. Yeah, all of that for
in
There's a
15
lot going on.
But this
There's
is
a lot
all
going on with him.
DIY era. Everybody's trying to get popular. Everybody's trying to get popping.
Some clout.
Everybody's trying to do stuff like that. The same thing I feel when it comes to like streaming and podcasts. I'm gonna say this every day how I always say this. Not everybody needs a show. Stop hitting me up talking about, oh, I got something to say. Your holds no relevance. What else you gonna bring to me? Because then when I push you in an episode, it's time for you to promote your episode. You don't promote your episode. You just want to be like, oh, I was up there. Oh, I'm trying to come back. No, I'm doing this for money. I'm not doing this for love. Fuck that.
Yeah, I heard her, right? Don't ask me no more. I'm glad she said that, because, yo, bro, don't ask me. Yo,
You
Stoney,
have
get me a
nothing
thing.
to give to me.
Yeah, I heard
That
that.
means I need followers. That means you should be sharing this
glad
shit. That
she's
means
saying
other
this, 'cause
people
niggas
should
don't
be
listen to
coming.
me.
And I don't care about your feedback.
You
Don't
better
tell me I
ask.
should have put the suicide
Please
hotline
keep the feedback.
underneath the
Say that
conversation
again.
Here we go. I'm
that
telling
we
y'all
was
niggas
just
don't
having
do
with
that,
each
but
other
y'all
for
don't
a
listen to me,
self-therapy
cuz.
group session. Because
This is
this
the
is
fourth
our
wall.
outlet. This is what we doing. I don't
We're
want
breaking walls
to do
right
that.
now.
So just because you have something to say, that does not mean that you should go buy camera equipment and do it. Because I guarantee you, when you get a year in, you'll realize your man who used to watch you don't want to watch you no more, and he
Oh,
decides to do the same shit in the basement, and now both y'all niggas is beefing and y'all not friends because you don't support him, because he stopped supporting you, because you still
And none of
his
y'all up.
ideas.
And none of y'all up.
What
You
two
can't
niggas in the
watch the
basement?
competition.
That's a lot.
But
But that's how it be.
But for real.
Yeah.
ain't
You
gonna do
just
that.
unleashed it.
Yeah, that
but it
was-
need to be said. It need to be said.
It's
I
true,
don't even
though.
mad at you.
Jumping into podcast. How long have you been doing this? Where
I'm
did
in
you
my-
start from first? And did you was half of that shit I said bubblegum rap? That was lies?
Nah, you just spit some facts. I started audio first. I didn't want to be seen. I just wanted, like you said, it's an outlet. It's something to just get shit off my chest. So I did it as an audio, not really knowing if I was going to go all the way. It was kind of like my own diary, memoirs type shit. I could go back and listen to it and have a better week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you listen to yourself, sometimes you could learn from what you said.
Right.
You know what I mean? So now when I transition to the video and the visuals, because I did the music. So now I'm like, well, if I'm on stage musically, I could do this visually too. Because I was never a nervous or shy person. I could jump in front, perform anywhere, open mic anywhere. So I said, let me give this a real go. And people were saying the audio, sometimes the audio is not enough. A lot of people listen to it because
Yeah.
they're driving or whatever, and they can't really watch it.
Right.
So you got to really think who's going to get more out of it. People who just listen or people who watch.
And sometimes when you like watching it, you listen more. If that makes sense.
We in a
Like,
more visual,
yeah.
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people
Like, I
want to
can't
see.
tell you about a lot of niggas' songs because I need the visuals behind it.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to 106
video?
and Park and all of that? Like, bro.
But look, this is the thing. Time went backwards because people back then, attention spans was real short. Now everybody want to see it. Niggas wasn't paying attention at first. TikTok, all of these other shits like Musically is now
Definitely
TikTok. Now that's literally what it is. Musically turned into TikTok. So now that everybody realized that they could get rich off of posting videos and doing a green screen effect up there, now everybody wants to watch everything more. Back then, niggas ain't give a fuck about the music videos like that. Especially after 106 & Park and all that was really just dying out.
And
it wasn't too much.
Hits from the streets. When
But people stop
it
making.
pushed you to involve yourself more visually.
Rap niggas be broke, and I'ma say it again. They don't want to invest in themselves though. Nobody want to invest in themselves. Niggas be like, yo, I want to rap. I want to do this. I want to do that. Let's shoot a video. All right, the video costs $500. You ain't gonna give me $500 towards a video, but you gonna give me $500 towards some weed.
Priority.
Hello.
Fucked up. Yo, let me get an 8.
That's
yo,
good.
can you buy me a
500?
taco?
More than that.
Yo,
5.
Yo, bro. Yo, how much you pay for the hat? 50. Yo, your mans can get that shit to me for 30, and I got $20 for a dub.
Real quick, I do want to, since we all talked about visuals, the
weird.
man behind the camera, the man behind the lens, the person who I booked the most, who's been behind any lens, 4K clip films. Clip, do you find from when you started to now? I know we talk about it, but I really need you to talk about it. I find that you get the visuals. People know you. People see you shooting. I'm not gonna lie, when I seen a month ago, I said, damn, my price gonna go up because who do you shoot? I ain't gonna say it, that's you. You wanna say it, you say it. But I was like, damn, my price gonna go up. But then I was like, nah, fuck that. I always booked him first from the beginning. Yeah, he shot a video, Fab, French Montana, fabulous. But he's always been shooting videos. He's always been a part of battle rap from when he was doing stuff with Smack and when he shooting his own stuff. My thing is that I find people be like, yeah, I want to book him, and then I be like, oh, all right, they ask me the price. I'm like, yo, my price is my price. I'm never going to tell my price. You need to hit him up. Boy posted that video, niggas was like, you got anybody else you could recommend? And I was like, I
Keeping it a stack.
Nobody else. Like,
He major now.
and I'm just like, do you find that even in the era of a lot of visuals right now, isn't it a lot of DIY going on? People with their cameras and all of that?
Talk to him.
Don't say what exactly what it is. Like, I literally just dealt with that price like maybe a week ago. Like, I was at a video shoot. You said, what's your number? I said 5 with my kids. I think said, what? No problem, bro. Like, again, I'm not, and again, even with them accolades that you speak on, I don't even use those to, like, my benefit. I could. I don't use that. Like,
But I wasn't booking you from that from before.
Yeah,
It's quality,
like,
it's different.
just quality. And again, even when I seen your podcast, I'm like, I see what you're doing, but nobody's telling me, like, yo, sis, nah. I see what you got. Put this together with this. It may cost a little bit, but trust and believe.
They're gonna work.
It's gonna work. And again, that's the key. Like, you stick to the plan. I'm cool with more cameramen, more, but as long as they sticking to the criteria of how we presented what's going on. If I set him up, Stone with his artist shit, no disrespect, he goes to a cameraman for a low price, you look stupid. You just downplaying yourself. You're not showing that she's doing hair, and we're trying to set a bar. Once I set the bar for you, that's where you should be at. That's how I feel personally about everybody. So that's usually how I do it.
So I think to go back to the point that you said, because I kind of asked them that for you.
Yeah,
I was doing hair at 150. You start there, and it's okay for you to increase if you know that it's quality over quantity. You know that you got quality, and these bitches got quantity.
And it's worth it.
That's fine. They gonna fall off. The more heads that they do, it's gonna fuck up. Podcasting, same thing. Like, yo, a lot of people gonna come out, but they're not gonna be me. You're not gonna have my visuals. You're not gonna have what I put behind it. And you gotta continue to be creative. I gotta keep meeting people. I gotta bring other people into the fold, or I gotta figure out other ways to keep us going and being like, okay. Also with the DIY era, you gotta keep going. You can't just do one thing. With you, from you being an artist to being a writer to a producer of visuals, and then you already going live to now sitting in front of a podcast. It's like you gotta keep going. You gotta have more than one bag. And then now the biggest thing for you is Stoney Lab and stuff like you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
How does that work? Because you're definitely one of those people that's a part of the DIY.
I would definitely,
era.
I could attest, because when I first started off, I wasn't no rapper. I started off writing films. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be a child actor, but thank God my parents, they sent me to Hollywood because of what's going on now. They always told me somewhere was going on, so they didn't put me into that. So I started writing films right after I got out of high school. Started shooting with my friends. Fuck all them niggas. Them niggas is weirdos. You already know what happened with the director and all of this. Nah, but it's real shit, because before I even explained, they already watched it. But it's like, I started with not really investing in myself, cutting corners, buying a microphone and getting a fucking stick and just attaching a microphone to it, to actually buying equipment, to actually studying the game and learning what it takes. I learned how to start promoting my music with playlisting, not using bots and farming techniques. So before I said I'm Frank Stoney, that nigga that's this, that, and the third, I put in that work to get here. I didn't just say, yeah, I'm Frank Stoney, a lit artist, or this, that, and the third. Same shit you said about the videos. I didn't have a lot of videos at first. Now I'm working on more visuals because I know that's what they want. So I'm gonna learn and teach myself what I need to do before I say, yeah, I'm this, that, and the third, and you gotta pay me this, that, and the third. I don't even charge for features yet.
Yeah.
I got over 100K fucking streams, but I don't tell everybody, yo, you should deal with me because I'm this, that, and the third. Nah, we all can learn. Everybody don't want to learn or invest in themselves. Like Clip said, they're gonna cut corners, they're gonna do it the cheap way, and they don't want to invest. And before they invest or really say that they're that, they don't have nothing to show for.
And I think that's the basis of the DIY era. Nobody is researching. So if you have all of that and you got one up on them, now you have to do the work to keep up and be better than them. One thing that you said to us, Zay, was, I'm on a podcast, but I'd rather be the person that's behind the scenes. I'm not gonna lie to you, Clip was a lot behind the scenes. I see him now making his own visuals, being in front, because sometimes people want to see the person behind the scene.
Yeah.
You have to do it. You have to create that
You
personality.
gotta see the personality sells your whole. That's what sells you to get. You can have what you got, but if I come to you like, yo, bro, you wanna shoot some shit? I'm like, I'ma holler at you like, yo, bro, I'm a cameraman, I'm doing it. It's all about your presentation, and you get to see the personality. Because again, I'm nonchalant, but I'm trying to be straight up forward. And again, I try to keep everything business. Because if we keep it business, the fresh is
easier. Yeah, that's so true.
Keep it business, no matter what. We could agree to disagree. Sis, I don't like this. No, you
But it's business.
But at the same time, you know I'm doing it for the right purpose. I'm doing it with the right agenda. If I see that, bro, nah, he got the Jordans, bro. You should get a sponsor with them niggas, bro. Let's shoot some sneakers. And it's gonna benefit anything that's gonna open the door. Is business. The minute you try to make it. Yo, bro, we get $30 off that video, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, everything.
And they don't never respect the price because people always be quick to go pay. Niggas will pay Spike Lee or Quentin Tarantino. Let's say if they shooting videos like that, they charging at least 10K. They'll be quick to go do that before they pay their man's price. They don't go into retail and ask for no discount neither.
But you know why?
Ridiculous.
Because they see that they work paid off and got them there. I used to feel how you felt. I don't feel like that no more. I don't feel like that. I used to be like, damn, why niggas don't book me for this cake or for that cake, for this cake? I'm not putting in enough work. I may have researched and I know my shit hit better than everybody else.
That's a fact.
I gotta now bring more visuals. I just started getting comfortable with putting on TikTok certain things where I get people that's like, yo, how much for this? How much for that? There's somebody out there that wants what you're selling, but you just can't get to them. You can't get to them. So you gotta visually do. You can't think like that no more. You gotta niggas did that work. Let me get all of this.
But don't get
to be
twisted.
honest, with the number of followers that you had, I didn't know that. We already clicked off of just meeting each other. And it was like, you know what? Yo, I got this, you got that. I pulled up, you pulled up. That's what after that I could always be like, yo, he always showed up. I showed up when he needed it. This is somebody I'm gonna think about. You go when you build that friendship.
That's the world's a podcast where it's supposed to be. That makes it so fun and authentic when you cross promoting because you don't know what both of y'all
are doing.
Great off of this episode.
Right, because like the people who watch Bookless Balance may not want to watch it, but he comes sit here and they like.
Let me go see what it's about.
Let me go check his thing out. You gotta go think it. I used to be like, I'm not showing up to Homeboy Podcast if he got 20 people or he got this. I could also be the reason I probably helped you get more people. You could be the reason to help me do that.
That's 20 in the building about to be something else and you know what you gotta do.
The last one I want to talk about, because I know it's going to be controversial and I just know Stoney going to go off. I don't know if you can relate or not. The weed shops and a lot of these other lounges and businesses,
smoke shops.
They are, the DIY has come to an end for them. And I want to say it's only probably last a year. And if it's one that I could go back and do the edit for over and over again, every episode that Stoney said from the beginning was PU. There's a bunch of other ones. But just because you was the man on the corner and you came up with a strand and all this stuff happened, you went to go open a shop and niggas decided $60 when I paid you $25 on that corner for the same twerk. Now your shop closed down and they back to the regular people.
He ready.
So I'm confused because I'm not gonna lie to you. there was a lot of people because they know I do the edible, the food stuff, or whatever the case may be. And at the time, I wasn't knowledgeable in what I needed to be knowledgeable in. I would try all types of strands people would give me. I was having people charge me $100 for an eighth.
Yeah.
You get that eighth, you break it down, and then I take a 40, and I'm doing that, and I'm looking at the colors, the comparisons, and then I'm giving it to people, and they like, this one's hitting more than this one. Bro, I'm not paying you for that. I stick to the old school stuff to make my stuff because the potency is still hitting. I don't care if this came from Africa and 3 Power Rangers touched this shit.
Let me tell you, I got it. Hold on. Wait. I got it. No, I'm
You about to go crazy.
I'm not. I'm gonna keep it real simple. Don't worry about it. I got this, bro.
On a bag where 500 pieces on Amazon cost $14.99. I bought the printer myself instead of paying these print shops. And my printer was $350. I had made my own labels so that I could go in to make my own bags. Yes, I'm a DIY person because I find people was just trying to run all over me and their customer service was trash. That's my only issue with them. And realize, why would I do that when I could just do all of this stuff myself? They're paying you for a package. And the thing that gets me is when people want to pay you for the cent on every dollar of what they do. So this is the part that I agree with you with. If I'm a baker and eggs, a dozen of eggs used to cost $1.89 and now they $4.50, that don't change the price of the cake. The cake's still going cake, bro. I don't believe in charging for the comb, the gel, the rubber bands. You knew you needed that supplies when you got that. Now, why would I charge you 50 cents for a box for me to put the cake in? Why am I charging you for the cupcakes? If anything, I might charge you for the initial supplies to do it. I'll charge you for the customizations. If you want pictures on all of this that's coming on my edible thing, I gotta charge you for the pictures. If you want nips, I'm charging you for that. You want me to go get Henny that's not on hand in the bakery? I'm gonna go and get that.
So things that's not a necessity.
So question.
No, hold on. Before you get into your question,
go ahead, bro.
She said she was gonna let me. She want me to speak on that. I'm not even about to take up too much of this. First things first, like you said, all of this shit is gimmicks. The weed game is a gimmick right now. Everybody want to be a nigga that could go grab some weed, right? Throw it in a bag, like you said. You can make the stickers, go anywhere to any shop and print that and throw it on the bag and put anything on it. That's one. Two, all of this sprayed weed is old weed that's molded. And they spray it to make it sound, to make it look good. That's what I'm saying. Nah, but no, wait, no, yeah, it is. But
White Willow, right?
Nah, not the White Widow. It ain't even like that.
Right.
There's a THC crystal. Some of it is artificial, and some of it is something that you can collect.
Right.
Everybody is saying that they got their own weed company and they starting something like this and they starting like that just because they created a sticker, put it on a bag, and went to their local bud man and got a deal. Yo, I'm gonna give you such and such for such and such prices. I got my own weed strain now. No, you don't. You don't even know what that is. And just to let y'all know a secret, them Reptar boxes, y'all spending $60, $70 for that watch. That watch costs $1 on Amazon, G. Too. It's $1. Then on top of that, it be old weed. It's just gimmicks. The weed game is gimmicks. Everybody's paying for a Happy Meal now. For real. So,
but again, it go back to the visuals.
Yeah, the visuals is just showing everybody could create these games. They could create these gimmicks for the internet that look good to sell bad product.
But it's working
to a certain extent. How is it working with everybody's family? Just like these smoke shops like PU.
With everything, the visuals is pushing everybody.
The visuals is pushing it, but at the end of the day, they're not going to be longevity. I can name a lot of companies who don't put a lot of bread behind these visuals, behind this weed, behind this company. Whole time is lemon cherry gelato, small nuggets.
But you know what's funny to what you just said? You know what that's called? That's a viral moment.
They re-rocking.
That's it. It's a viral moment. When everybody looks for a viral moment, that one time that I could make $50,000, that's equivalent to a viral moment in a podcast.
That's what I'm saying. So you can get weed, right? They got the exclusive bags and everything, right? So would you prefer $100 exclusive bag with some potency or $40?
That $100 bag, but that $100 bag game.
I'm taking $40 of block work.
But wait, let's be real. Some shit that be 40 don't even be block. That $100 bag is only $100 because y'all didn't hear me. It's because of the not even the bag, the box. Sometimes They put the little music in it. They put music in it. You're not even paying for the weed at this point, bro.
But if I take the $40 block work, I could get that twice to equal to that, and I'm still gonna be good. No, just for the sacredness of people calling a weed designer and people calling a weed block work. That's all I'm saying. It's not necessarily block work, but me going to the block and getting it, or me going into the shop and getting it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying when I say that. What would I prefer to do that? I would prefer homeboy down the block, because if my shit wrong, I'm running back in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's it.
Facts.
Well, you could do that. Go to the shop.
Nah, you got camera.
Nah.
They protect it a little better.
The shop is selling, but the shop is selling bad weed too. Yeah, you got it, bro.
Don't make it extreme, because you know how you do.
Kidney and shit.
That this all started with gumbo.
No.
It
did not.
That's why I didn't like that.
Listen.
I knew I
It
shouldn't
did not
have let
start
you
with
have
gumbo.
No, y'all be killing me. So, and I got things to back this up. Back when COVID was going crazy, and everybody had a lot of extra money in their pocket. Everybody was buying regular price weed. Up until this gumbo strain got dropped. All of a sudden, everybody started paying these extra crazy prices for gumbo. People were paying $100 for an eighth for gumbo. Prices was going stupid. Right? Now, granted,
I don't know nothing about this.
Let me.
This is before
I got this. Hey, Meekz, I got it. I ain't gonna say
Right.
This is before the stores kicked in.
So you ain't, no.
Gumbo. Number one. First thing I want to bring up. There was one gumbo. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say that that's fire. And you knew that shit was fire because that was the first thing I ever gave you. Let me finish. No. Let me finish. Because in a world of retail or financial gain or how when you sell stuff, because what you just mentioned was how it became inflation. There's inflation with food. There's inflation when it comes to... No, because once somebody drops some heat, now everybody has to go and now create that. And then you get 20 different strands of gumbo because somebody didn't want to give somebody else the formula. So somebody had to make up something. And you put 4 strands of block work together and then you put it and say it's gumbo. There was one, and I've had 4 different ones. And may he rest in peace, because that was the first one that took me to make that. When he set that bar, that's when you started to watch everybody do it. And he would put people on. But everybody, nah, I want this money. I don't want to cut. I want the main money. That's an inflation thing. So, and that was an actual true grown strand that was already being worked on for 3 years. So everybody else who came out with it, they now started to do it. It's like how rap, let me relate it back to you. Somebody, Jay-Z will come out with a fire beat, and now you got all these artists now dropping their freestyles to it because everybody else got to prove my shit could be a little bit better than his. It's just an inflation or a rise on that. So it's not it's not an attack on one strand. It's simple. It's one man makes a computer, you got 3 other companies that make a computer as well. Regardless of whatever the price was. There's other strands. We allowed to. You allowed to grow.
He's not even saying it the right way. You didn't let him get. You didn't let him say it. But
no, because you know why? I'm not gonna let him finish with that because the one strand that you should know this.
But you're talking about something I'm not even talking about.
Once you bring out gumbo, the trademark and the person who owns that's that person. All them other little block niggas, I don't really care.
Yo, bro, let me tell you something right now. Don't even worry. I know why she's saying that.
The seed is hot. The seed is hot.
I know why she's saying that.
Because if you ain't got the money for the designer to try it, then just leave it alone.
Oh boy, here we go.
I don't smoke.
When it came out, a lot of people did not know what true gumbo was.
Okay.
So they were getting fake gumbo.
Okay.
They couldn't verify it. Mm-hmm. So they were still paying the $100. But they weren't getting the work.
But that's not their problem.
That's the problem.
But that's not their problem. It's the same thing with Jordans. Like, I'm trying to correlate it back to it. It's simpler than that, than what you're saying. It's okay for one person to cut. There's going to be 40 different variants of it.
I said re-rock earlier, bro. I don't even know why you broke it down like that, because I literally said earlier this is re-rock. You should just piggyback off that like, yeah, because niggas be re-rocking gumbo. But look, but bro, I was quiet the whole time, gang. You gotta understand. I'm listening to what you're saying. First things first, niggas was not only re-rocking gumbo first, bro. It was Obama runts and it was all this other type of runts. It started with white runts. It started with gelato. First things first, and I'm gonna say it again, because all of the real rates know what I'm saying. All of this Zayy is lemon, cherry, gelato.
That's it.
Lemon, cherry. Look at all of the nugs, gang. You go to any store and ask them.
They are all, and that's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's all this, but no, you have to say, but if you're gonna agree, you gotta agree and say the right thing. And I'm not coming at you, but you gotta say the right thing. It wasn't gumbo, bro. All of this gumbo is made from lemon, cherry, gelato, gang. Look at some lemon cherry gelato and look at gumbo. It's purple. All of this Zayy is a genetic that's made from gelato. Now, me being a guy that I am, knowing growers, I could talk like that and I have facts to prove it. All of this Zayy is made with genetics from gelato.
Yes.
That's why it looks like that. That's why it hit like that. That's why it's soft like that. Now, when people try to do the other ones with the bad genetics and the male plants and the clone seeds,
cutting
that's why I
corners.
come like that. And
Yes.
it don't be that, but it looks like that. So you're getting re-rock, and that's why I'm agreeing with you. But you can't say that only started with gumbo because
It
niggas
did.
been getting re-rock with the Gary painting too. Remember when Gary painted had his own weed? No, I'm agreeing. No, I'm agreeing with you. though.
But what I'm saying from a
They
marketing
re-rock.
point of view, it's not crazy. Once somebody come out with something hot, everybody gonna do that. If
They gonna
you
re-rock.
charge 175 and I see that you can make 175 off of that, I'm gonna charge 200. Why? Because I see people buying it. It's like crackheads. If the price of crack went up, some people are gonna pay for it. Some people still gonna continue to go to the other man. But let's be real. There's not one person gonna be like, I could still sell it for $20. I don't know how much crack is. Forgive me.
Yeah.
Let's just say somebody gonna say that. But then
Yeah,
at
it
this
would.
point,
I
they
don't know that
going.
either.
You gonna see there's a video the guy said this crack that tastes like ribs. He said, where that's at? It's more than $20. It's a marketing thing. So you can't get mad at the consumers because they don't know, because us as consumers, we don't never do the research. We just go with the price of gumbo or whatever is $100. That's the point I'm trying to prove to you. It had
not like
nothing
that.
to do with gumbo. If you decided to come out with hats right now, everybody, and your hats is $50, everybody now, well, I pay $25 because I go to VIMs. All right, bitch, that's you. But if you want this heat and I put one little sticker on it,
It's $50.
I'm going to pay $50. Stoney will now start making hats and see you make $50 off of it. I'm going to start charging $65 for mine. It's a money thing. It has nothing to do with a strand.
And
So the
nobody's
thing that happened with
longevity.
weed is what happened with food every day. Once everybody start eating
No
Frosted Flakes because they
longevity in
find out it make your ass big, the price of Frosted Flakes going to go up, bro. It's
It already
nothing you
did
can
go
do.
up. What you mean the
That's
price
a fact,
gonna go
though.
up?
That's
It did
it.
go
That's
up.
a fact.
That's why
$2
food stamps,
a
they ain't
box.
even give you food stamps no more.
It's $3.25 now for a box, gang.
You feel me?
$1.50 for a box.
How many almond
That's a
milks
lot of
is
cereal,
there?
though.
Nah, it's $4.75 by me.
By my crib, it's
They probably eating
$3.75.
it. But look at the
See?
almond
See what I'm
milks.
saying? See what I'm
No, you know what? I'm gonna
Oat
end this
milk
out on
too.
this. Fuck that. Ocean spray.
saying? Yo,
They
yeah.
done remake. This bitch had babies
Yeah.
with everybody, and
Yeah.
every price is different. That's the same thing you saying. The original was regular cranberry juice.
Cranberry, yeah.
Cran-
Yeah.
Now we gonna argue.
Apple.
I like white cran peach.
Yeah.
You like cran mango.
Mango,
You like
cran
cran pineapple.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying when it's your point. It's a supply and demand thing.
Ciroc
If I
is a
see
vodka,
you making
though.
money, I'm gonna do that.
Ciroc vodka, that Diddy Juice vodka, man, it's something else.
Yeah.
I know you don't. You see what happened with the Gimbo
Alrighty.
juice.
But anyway, as far as this DIY conversation goes, let me just end this out on a positive note. You are entitled to do what you want to do. Go learn it, learn a new trade. I get it. We did it during COVID because we needed to find another hustle because you realize working just at 9 to 5 was not going to be enough. But then you also got to realize you got to keep this going. You got to keep growing. You're doing it just for money. It's like a one-hit wonder. And then after that, it's the what's next. If you're a part of that DIY era, research. It's okay. I was a part of it. I researched, and I'm continuing to keep going. Don't give up. Do it the right way. Don't get discouraged. If somebody's charging more than you, get your visuals up so you can get more clientele. Every moment is a moment for you to talk about your business. I'm not here to knock anybody or any of that, but make sure you got customer service. Don't DIY because you got fired from your job for being late and not being productive.
And invest in yourself, please.
That
Stop
part.
thinking that you're just gonna jump and blow because you feel entitled to it. Oh, nobody don't believe in me. Invest in it and pay for promo too. Rappers,
And be consistent. That's all.
facts.
We
We love
doing all
y'all,
that.
though.
But all right, y'all. Thank y'all for this episode of the DIY era. We're out.